Hello, welcome to Craft Time at the Houston Public Library. I'm Miss Crystal, and today we're going to be making toilet paper ninjas so we can save the world. So this craft is intended for children between the ages of 4 to 7, and here are the supplies that you will need in order to make this project. Some toilet paper rolls, depending on how many you want to make. Paper towel rolls will work as well if you want to make them different sizes or have that available. Some construction paper. I prefer red and black for this project, and a small piece of white construction paper to make the face. Some Scotch tape. If you don't have Scotch tape, that's fine. It just makes part of the project go a little faster. A glue stick or regular glue. A black marker of some sort, curly ribbon so we can make the belt, a straw, pencil, ruler, and scissors. So let's get started. Let me move these things out of the way. So to start with, I'm going to choose the color construction paper I would like, and just so that it's easy to see, let's go ahead and make one in black. So what I want to do is line up one edge of the toilet paper. If I have a straight edge on my paper, I'm going to line that up on my paper, and I'm going to make a mark over here as to how tall I need my paper to be to cover around the whole thing. So I've got my mark. Now I'm going to take my pencil and ruler and draw a straight line. So now I have a way to cut it the size I need. So I am going to trim that down. And one thing I keep handy at all times is just a scrap box of construction paper pieces and different materials from other craft projects, because some things like this don't require a whole lot of materials. Okay, this is where I have tried to simplify the project. I'm going to line up one edge of the toilet paper with the paper, making sure that it covers both ends. Looks like I might have cut it just a little short, and I'm just going to tape this. I tried using glue and a glue stick, and it works, but you have to hold it down for a good while for it to take hold. And if you're making this with your little ones, this is going to help with their attention span and make it a little faster. So then I'm just going to proceed to roll it all the way around. I'm going to have it overlap a little bit, and then I'm just going to trim off my excess construction paper. So it overlaps a little bit. And then I will just use some more Scotch tape to secure that in place. This is going to be the back of our ninja, so no one's really going to see it for the most part. So there we have, he's got his outfit on. Now we want to create the face. So if you think about it, sometimes the ninjas have something over their head and around their mouth. So this gives the look of that in the way that we're going to do the face. This one I cut at a little bit of an angle, again, just because it may not be perfectly straight across the way they have their face covered. So it just gives it a different look if you want to change it up a little. For this piece, if you want to measure, this is a nice project if you want to get your children used to measuring things or using a ruler to draw a straight edge. But when I measured it, I cut out the face. It was about 3/4 of an inch long and probably about a 1/2 inch or a little less wide. So I'm just going to kind of guess here. Here's the size that I'm cutting. In fact, I think I'm going to make it a little bit smaller and a little more narrow. Okay, so pretty small. So this one, I correct myself. Okay, so this piece ended up being about 1.5 inches long and about 1/2 inch wide. All right, so all I'm going to do here is put some glue on one side of my little white piece of paper that's going to be the face. Again, regular glue will work. Glue sticks are just great because they're not as messy and dry quickly. So when I put this on here, I'm going to come down from the top about the width of the face that I've cut out. And I'm just going to glue that on like that. Okay? Now, if you're not much for freestyling it when it comes to putting on the eyes and the eyebrows, you can do it in pencil first to see if you like your placement before you color it in. So for the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and color on here. We just need 2 little black dots, and then you can decide on the eyebrows. If you want to draw it on a piece of paper first to decide what expression you want your ninja to have, you can do that. So I'm going to put 2 eyes on here and a serious face. Next, we're going to take our straw. Again, if you want to measure, this is a great way to practice measuring. We're going to cut this in half, and it ends up being about 4 inches. So if you want them to practice measuring, you can mark that with a pen or a pencil. And let's cut our straw in half. Then I'm going to take my curly ribbon, and I want to have enough so that I can tie a knot around him. So I'm going to make a nice long piece because I can always trim it if I have too much. Okay, so see how it wraps around him, but I have plenty that I can tie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my straw inside the string as I tie it around the middle of my toilet paper tube, because I can always wiggle it around to the position I want. So we just want to put a good knot in here. And if the string is too long, again, we can cut it off, which I think I will. Okay, and voila, you have a toilet paper ninja, and now you can go save the world. So off we go. Ah, oh no, the cat has Lego Batman. Let's go rescue him. Ah, to the rescue. Thank you so much for joining us for craft time today with the Houston Public Library. Make sure to post photos of your completed craft online and tag us using hashtag #ILoveHPL. See you next time.